acting as the trend line is acting as a resistance line, preventing price from closing above.
Yeah.
So this kind of a situation, if we see a setup by the indicators for us to sell, we can sell.
Okay.
Okay, let me show you the proof of that. It's not showing very clearly, but if you look at the cross here, here the ADX has been going up from weakness, it's been going up for a while, and here the MACD crossed the center line, and this is the first histogram pointing down. So that is a setup for a sell on 4-hour chart, which is one of the best time frame. At that same material time, you can see that there is a bearish candlestick. This blue candle is red and the green is green. The bearish candlestick touched the trend line, the resistance, and it pushed it down. So we can enter here and sell to this support trend line, or at least sell down a bit. Sell down. Okay. We can, and you see it's supported by the indicators. You can see the indicators trending up. I mean, the ADX going up for strength, and MACD coming down for sell. So if we do that, let me see how many pips we will make. So that is 36 pips, which is a decent amount of pips. 36 pips. 36 pips. So let's comment. This can also be done on phone. I will do a video. That phone I'm not used to it, but I started using it, drawing support and resistance on phone. So I will do a video to show you how you can also do it, so that sometimes when you're on the go, when you're on the move, you don't have the laptop and the desktop with you, you can still draw support and resistance on your phone. That is, if you don't want to depend on the moving averages, the Bollinger Band, you can do traditional analytical stuff where we draw support and resistance. Let me see. Because we need to improve our trading. We need to use all our skill sets. So obviously this is downtrend. So I'm more particular about the resistance, because we sell. You should be selling. So you want to know where we should sell from. This is beautiful. So this is downtrend, and you can see price is coming down, and if my explanation on how to download the MT4, how to install the indicators are confusing, you can also go on YouTube and just click on how to download MT4. You will see how to install indicators on MT4. You will see how to do that. You understand? With step by step. So you have to do it as fast as possible, so that, because we're on a clock, we have to get you trading by the end of this month. Okay, so let me see. It's not very here. You can see here, if you come down, you can see the ADX was coming down slightly, then it ended up for strength, and the histogram is lower than the previous histogram. So if we are to go up around that place to the trend line, you will see the candlestick was unable to close above the resistance line and is now coming down. So if you entered as it's coming down, you would have been able to make money, because we are now depending on the resistance to keep it from closing above. So here I will put my stop loss at the 20 million. The stop loss will be here, which is like the second resistance. If it breaks this one, it might not break that one. I'll put my stop loss there, and then I would have closed the profit. Now, using the lower Bollinger Band as my support. So let's look at another example.
Recording in progress.
Right, so the idea is that we want to incorporate support and resistance with our strategy. So you can use this on any time frame, but my favorite time frame is 4 hours for the real analytical stuff. I use daily to know the sentiments for the day. Where do I think the market is going, that market direction for the day? Then I use 15 minutes for, last confirmation of when to enter the market. So, but my main table, my workshop is 4 hours, where I do my real analysis. So, looking at this, let's see what can we draw on this. Let me take the trend line and see if we can make sense of this market. Let's start from here. As much as it's possible, we should try and make sure that there's no candlestick that close above our line. But we need 3 points to have a solid trend line. And here we can only see 2 points, this place and this place. So this is not really good enough. So I will double click on it so that I can move it. So you will see all these dotted stuff on it. So I'm able to move it now. The shadow can close above it. Perfect. This thing is fun. So you see here, this is a red candle. So this is the open price. This is some open price of 2 candles. That's the second point. And here is the shadow. That's the high of this candle, high of this candle, high of this candle. So you can see that price is respecting this trend line. So let's see if we can draw something else. Right, so here, I only have 2 points here, but let me just say it's 3. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. But sometimes these 2 candles beside each other is as one to be 1, but I'll still manage it. So here you see we have a triangle. So 2 things can happen here. We could wait for a breakout. You remember explosive price formation. So for this GBP USD, we can wait for a breakout And usually when there's a breakout from triangle, it moves very well. Or we can trade in the direction of our strategy. Let me see. Okay, good. I think I see something here. It has already happened in the past. So there was weakness, then ADX was neutral, then lifted up for strength. At that point, candle was coming from the trend line. So we see that the resistance line is pushing price down. So if we had entered this market here, but it's not perfect really because there's a confusion. The confusion is that the 10 moving average is above the 20 moving average. So maybe it's not a perfect example. So let me not use the wrong thing. So, but at least you see how prices are respecting resistance, respecting support. You see from the support, price moved up. From the support, price moved up. So it's always a good idea to draw these lines. It gives us perspective of where market direction might be going to. Yeah. So let's try.
So we should always do it under the 4 hours, right?
It depends on you, but I prefer 4 hours.
4 hours, okay.
But it can be done. It can be done on any time frame. Really, it can be done on any time frame. Let's draw 1 hour there.
Oh, okay.
So there we are. Now there are a lot of lines there, so we have to decide what I'm trying to draw here. This last one I just drew. So you see that this is a point here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there was a breakout. So let me delete this one. Let me not delete it. My this one. Ignore this last one. So if you look at the okay, I'm coming. So this is a point here, this is a point here, and this is a point here. So I wish I can. Let me see if I can change the color. Yeah. So that we can see the trend line properties. Coming. Okay. Let's okay, so I'm unable to change the color. Okay, let me delete some triggers. So the trend line that it's not those that are not red, you see it has formed a triangle. It's formed a triangle, and there was a breakout from it. And if you saw that breakout, let's say, of course, we don't trade on the initial breakout. Let's say we enter the market here, we would have made 41 pips. And if you look down, you'll see at the same time, MACD was coming down and ADS was moving up for strength.
Yeah.
And at the same time, Bollinger Band, see the Bollinger Band was 20 moving average slipping down.
Mm-hmm.
The 10 moving average was also slipping down. So all of them were saying the same thing. We're saying the same. And we have not even gone to daily and 15 minutes. Just on the strength of supporting this with triangles. We are not even looking at overbought, oversold, just because it's breakout. You understand?
Yeah.
So, but let's go to my strategy. So, what are the issues you're having? Because the truth is, even me, I've not been seeing lots of good trades.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy that.
I've not been seeing good trade. The only trade that's why my focus now is on gold. Gold, at least I'm seeing some, entry points.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, but how do you analyze your gold?
Yeah, just using the same strategy. All the indicators are there. Using the same strategy, using the MACD.
Yeah.
Using the same strategy. The only thing, the difference about them is the lot size. How to calculate the lot size, but I think everything is just almost the same.
Have you learned how to do that?
Yes, I've done that. I've watched some tutorials. Now I understand how to do it.
Gold is bearish today.
Mm-hmm.
It was bullish before, then bearish.
Yeah.
And when you go on daily charts, you will notice that you can see the histogram is lower than yesterday's histogram and ADS is pointing up.
Mm-hmm.
And 10 moving average is below 20. So, yes, it's set up for sell. But in the beginning of the day, it was bullish. You see the top shadow.
Mm-hmm.
It was later that it started coming down. So that's why you can't just depend on daily alone. So even if you know that today is bearish, you still have to come to 4 hour and 15 minutes to know when to enter. So if you want to trade, please bear in mind the lower Bollinger Band usually acts like support. You see, it's pushing price up. It's pushing price usually up. So if you wake up in the morning and you want to sell and you notice that price is at the lower Bollinger Band, don't sell.
No, okay.
Don't forget, one of the rules is that you should sell from a high price.
Yeah, sure.
So that means you should sell from a resistance. So if I were you and I want to trade gold and I'm not trading gold and I think I'm beginning to agree with you, do this good movement, because I want us to be careful. So you have to draw trend line. Let's see if you can draw trend line. Let me start from here. So it has been validated by this. So So this red candle kind of started outside, but later came back inside. But at least there's one thing for sure. There's one thing for sure. Because of the direction of markets given to us by the daily charts, we can sell from around here, and we will exit the market before it gets to the lower Bolivia band. I can see that's a lower shadow. It is at the time it got to almost that place. You might still go there today. And you can see the Bolivia band, I mean
The
ADS was
yeah.
on this last candle here, it's different for strength, and this one is yeah, I think this histogram is lower than the previous histogram. So if we enter on this last candle here, let's see. It gives us around 30 something pips. So you have to, since you are in love with, at least you are having a favorite instrument, you must, I repeat, you must draw resistance.
Okay.
So you will do all your analysis or support it with resistance and support.
Support, okay.
I will, so the homework is go to YouTube, watch tutorials on how to download empty from your laptop and how to install the indicators. The properties of the indicators are on your phone. You know how to check the properties based on the video I sent you when you were installing it. You understand? Okay. So then, when you have installed the indicators that will be on the chat window, then install maybe MACD.
Okay.
Normally, when you are installing, you come to insert, but the tutorial will show you. You click on insert, you click on indicators, or you put your cursor on indicators, then give you want to download trend lines or oscillators. Now, trend lines, you can see Bolivia band, you can see moving average. So that one is for the chart window. Then you can also do oscillators. That one will automatically go to the technical indicator window. But after you have downloaded it for one of them, which is the MACD, then you have to come to this lower part. You click on indicator list or navigator, something like this. You can see here, I'm coming my time. My app wants to close me out. You can see average directional movement, everything. Some indicators are here, oscillators. So here you must download all the other indicators from the technical indicator window. Here at this lower part. Don't do them from the insert. If you do that from the insert, you will have like 3 technical indicator windows. It will keep opening a technical indicator window for each of them. If you want to superimpose them, like it is on my phone here, you have ADX superimposed on your MACD. You have to look for ADX here, which is average directional index. So you click on it and you hold your cursor and you click on it and you drag it like this. You see it's carrying an envelope. Then you drop it. I have it already, so that's why I place it. So when you drop it like that, so if you want to change, like, it has 3 lines. There are some dotted lines. You turn those ones to the same color with your background, then you click OK. It will now be superimposed on your MACD. But if you do it from insert, it will create another window for ADX. So when you do, you will notice what I mean. So watch the videos and that.
I also watched one tutorial, and for the MACD, When they
Yeah.
did the installation, it came with like two signal lines. It came with like two, and then they are saying like when the line crosses over the other line, it's an indicator that you should enter the trade. I don't know if you have an idea on that.
Yeah. There are different types of strategies.
Uh-huh.
You can try it on demo if you like that one, but I don't use it like that.
Okay, don't use it. Okay.
That's why you notice that I changed the parameters for my MACD.
Okay.
It's different from default setting. The default setting, MACD comes with its own parameters.
Yes.
You notice that I will always ask you to change the parameters.
Yes. I think I changed the color. I remember I changed the color of those.
Color is not even the problem. It's those numbers you changed.
Okay. Yes, the
90. Yeah. So
okay, that 90, 10. Okay.
So you can always experiment in the future, but for now, let's perfect this one we are using.
Sure. Okay, no problem.
So, and I'm happy that you are getting some results with gold. So just incorporate resistance line, support line to it. You see that you get better results. Okay, so when you see signals and then it's moving from your resistance or it's moving against your support, then it will give you more confidence. Okay. Then you can always use your lower Bollinger. Let's say you are selling, you use your lower Bollinger band as take profit. Just put your take profit before the lower Bollinger band. If you want to buy, let's say you are buying like you bought, let's say here like this. See my cursor. So you are going long, you put your take profit just before the upper Bollinger band. Sometimes it break it, sometimes it will touch it and go back down.
But that will be a short trade.
It will be a short trade, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I prefer a short trade than a losing trade.
Yes, yeah, right. Short trade make profit.
Although you can do the same thing, let me show you with I don't know. I just
the 4 hours I think is okay.
Yeah. So well, it depends. If you are in profit, you can remove your take profits. Your stop loss. Bring it, if you are going long, bring it above your take profit. So that in case the price comes down against you, you close out without loss. You come out with maybe 0.0. Okay. So if you do that, it will move very well in your direction before your high take profit. Maybe you decided to put your take profit higher up. But the thing is, most of the time, if you do that, it will come down, eat you out, then it will not go in your direction.
Oh, okay. And
so it depends on your risk appetite. If you want to look at this, for example, you see it went up. You see I'm not sure. I think there's a bottom shadow here. It came down. It went back up. So I don't like all those profit, draw down. If I'm going to make small profit, let me make small profit.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Especially, or you don't even trade at all. If you think that the Bollinger band is too close to your entry price. Take for example here. Let me show you. This is a legitimate trade. This place here, the ADS is lifted up for strength. Histogram is lower than the previous histogram. And see, entry price is far from the lower Bollinger band. Let's see how much profit. 76 pips. So 76 pips, which is lots of profit. So sometimes you might not trade if you feel like the Bollinger band is too close to you. But like in this place, I love it because it's expanded. You remember, when Bollinger band is expanded, it shows that there is good volatility. That means momentum. But when it's narrow, it might not be the best. So here was very nice. You understand? So you can decide if you don't like the short trade, don't trade at all. So we can give you another trial, do some more demo trading, and do show me your screenshots of your charts daily, 4 hour, do a proper analysis, always carry me along. Then as I'm analyzing too, I'll be dropping it on the mentorship group.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
I
And
will
if you have any question at any time, please ask me.
Okay, I will. Thank you so much. So you also said maybe it will be another, like you said, you're going to show me how to edge an account where you don't have any loss. I think.
Oh yes, 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 yes. Yes, I will show you.
Okay.
I can even show you with a video. With
Okay.
a video, I
Okay,
can show
no
you with a
problem.
video. It's very easy. All right.
So I think I told they have sent that money to Kamara.
Yeah, Kamara confirmed that that you sent money, but I don't know if they have received it. She will tell you when they have received it.
Okay.
You know, it takes like 3 days.
Yeah, 3 to yes, 2 to 3 days. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, thank you so
And
much.
I tried. I'm trading again on your dad's account. Let's see how it goes. So yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Let's
sure.
see how it goes.
Okay, got it.
Then with the video I will do explaining edging. I think I've done a video for you explaining when we are going to remove the edge.
Yes, how? Yes, you explain how we are going to remove the edge, but
Yeah, so
yes.
the condition has not been satisfied yet.
Yeah.
That's why the edge is still there.
Okay.
So, but we are trading the fresh. I mean, I deleted all the old chart from the robot, so we attach new chart. So it's trading as if it's new. So let's see how it goes. So I always try to change the setting of the robot to trade based on market direction.
Okay, no problem.
So let's see how it goes.
Okay.
Let's see how it goes.
I trust you.
All right.
Yeah. Okay,
All
thank
right.
you so much.
Later, so we'll meet again maybe next like 2 days or so.
Okay, I will have.
But if I'm in my country home, network is not good there, then it will be maybe weekend or Monday, Tuesday.
No problem, actually, no problem. Okay.
Yeah, but in the interim, we can always interact on WhatsApp.
Yeah, yes, always, as usual.
All right.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.